Hello, welcome to the Spiritual View. I am Dawn, and if you are a new viewer, welcome in. And if you are someone who's on our regular watchers, then welcome back. I do have a special message today for all of those who are empaths. I actually had come across something that was that's interesting. I had come across a very interesting video that was a synchronicity that crossed my path. And I'm going to leave a link for it down below. And I'll get to our regular messages here in a moment. But this is so important that I felt I needed to share it because it's a Carl Jung message. And it's empaths aren't born to heal, they're born to awaken the collective. I think that is very important. Hello, welcome into the Spiritual View. I am Dawn. This is your Monday reading. And I do have a very special thing that I want to do today. I want to talk to the empaths, especially because myself being an empath, and I know we have a lot of people that are empathic that are out there that watch our channel. And I will go into the other announcements in just a moment. But this was so important for me because I did find something that I felt was very profound and is meant to really guide us going forward, especially as we're going into this energy of all the eclipse energy coming up. So I will link this video down below. This is Carl Jung. Empaths aren't born to heal. They're born to awaken the collective shadow. That is the name of the video. And at the very beginning, there's another quote. You weren't sent to fix the broken. You were sent to reveal what broke us all. You are, in fact, a mirror to this energy that is going on out there. You are there to show us what we are doing. That is what the empath's true role is. So I highly recommend this video. I had a very dear friend who's a very high empathic person and who was struggling and has been struggling for a bit and has been, trying to equalize her energy. And when she listened to this, she found it was life-changing. So I want to bring that message out for you because especially during this week when I feel that we have so much of the feminine energy coming out and I'm anticipating more and more of that energy in the future. I really want to stress that as empaths, we need to realize what our true role is. So that is my beginning message for you all. I do want to talk about what we're going to be doing later in the week. We do have a special guest coming in on Thursday, and she is Betsy Morgan, and she is a channel for the energies of Orion, and she will be live and she'll be able to do some Q&A with us as well while she is channeling. So please join us on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We will be live. We normally at that time are doing energetic readings, and also we read for the people that are there live watching us at that time. But we're going to replace that because we have this very, very special guest. So I'm very excited about that. We also have a new moon in Virgo ritual that we'll be doing on Saturday at noon Eastern. And that information is also available you'll see it on our channel as well. But I'm very excited about that because we have the new moon is at 0 degrees of Virgo. It is in the eclipse energy because it's 2 weeks before the very next eclipse, which is a full moon in Pisces at 15 degrees. So that means the sun is in Virgo at 15 degrees. And then following that, we have the solar eclipse, which is basically a new moon at 29 degrees of Virgo. Now, if you have 2 new moons in the same sign, it's not very common, it's very rare, and those are called a black moon. So that is going to be happening, I believe it's on the 21st of August. So we have that energy coming through, and that is going to be interesting for all of us because basically one of those things, the 0, the 15, or the 29, is going to be hitting something in your chart. This is fated energy. This is, eclipses are always, even though it's not in, maybe I happen to be one of those people, I don't have anything in Taurus and I don't have anything in Libra as far as planets, but I do have, because this is, I do have things in Virgo and Pisces, but even if you don't, you'll have squares to the other things in the mutable signs. So even when I was having the eclipse energy, when we were doing Libra and Aries, I had things important for me happening in those areas of my chart, the houses that those were in, and the planets, Venus that rules Libra and Mars that rules Aries. So those were very activated in my chart at that time because those are the planets that are ruling the eclipses. Now, in this case, it'll be Mercury is going to be one of the very strong rulers. It's going to be in the ruler of the new moon at 0 degrees. And on the day that it's 0 degrees, it's also the new moon is in a square to Uranus, which is in Gemini, also Mercury ruled. So Mercury is really, really loud in the chart at this time on this Saturday coming up. So please join us for that. So I'll go ahead and start the reading. I did pull a card initially, and the reading kind of decided what it wanted to do for me. So I actually ended up getting a volunteer. And this is from the Mystic Sisters Oracle deck, because I felt very called to bring in more feminine energy, because I think that is what the Virgo new moon will do. It will bring in lots of very, very strong feminine energy. This is called mermaids. And mermaids have symbolized an element of fate for thousands of years. Drawing this card indicates that you are hearing their song and must make a gut decision. A sudden change of course may be in order. Assessing whether the call you are hearing is a seductive distraction or a sacred calling will depend on your personal intuitive response. So these are the mermaids. These are the magical beings that they were said to call sailors to their doom, or create magical moments. And actually, and sometimes they were there to save sailors. Sometimes they saved sailors' lives. So what is it that you feel that there's a change coming? What are you hearing? What is your vibrational level of things that are happening for you? This is a very important time. I get the energy like we should all be mermaids. We should all feel like we have the power to do both, to be a siren call, to lure people in our own magical way. But for me, it's more of calling in our tribe because of the vibrational level that we are at. So I really feel that this is about that kind of energy. And the other thing I did is I was using the Marchetti. I love this deck. This was something I got when I was abroad. So this is the Marchetti Tarot deck. And I had things just fall out and I was going to put them back. And I'm like, oh no, these are too good. These are too good to ignore. The first thing that came out, the Two of Wands. And you'll see the symbols of the sun and moon here. The Two of Wands symbolizes asking. That is very new moon energy. What is it that you want? What are you setting a goal for? For me, this energy of 0 degrees Virgo is asking us to create a space where we are saying, this is what my intention is, and this is when I expect the completion. That is actually going to be in 6 months, that this is going to be completed into a full moon in Virgo when we get to the other side. So this is about asking. And the other messages I've been getting is that we don't ask for enough. We don't raise the limits. We know it's like, oh, I don't want to ask for too much. Very Virgo, get rid of that energy. Oh, I can get this to get by. There's not just, the universe never runs out of abundance, ever. And you need to set forth the fact that I'm a mermaid. Mermaids can have whatever they want. We are magical. We can get whatever we want. So ask. That's the first thing. How does the universe know what to bring you unless you ask? So that was the very first card that jumped out. The very second card that jumped out, which I really, really liked. This is Temperance. This is Archangel Michael. This is saying, right, you put your request in and then start moving forward, and I'll take care of the details. I'll put the right things at the right time in your space, along your path when the timing is right. Now, Temperance also is reminding us to have patience. But for me, it's also a lot about that energy of Archangel Michael. We are being watched over and guided. And look for the synchronicities, because that's how Archangel Michael brings you your stuff. It's like, oh, what kind of sign do I want today? Oh, a feather. Maybe I'll ask for a specific color. And set the intention if you want to find out, if you're going along the right path. And you can make it a little obscure and tell it that you want it to be very loud, or you want messages that you're getting to be very loud, because sometimes I can be a little slow and it needs to be loud. And the universe actually will provide you with something. And the funny part is that the universe also has a sense of humor. And you might be very surprised by what Archangel Michael will bring in and tell you, okay, take this turn, take this road, and then just follow your nose. And make your own discoveries, because that's part of how we elevate up our vibration, is we all have to have our own aha moments. So usually when you see the Temperance card, you'll need to have patience, but know that Archangel Michael's got your back, and that you will have things coming your way, and you will get aha moments. Those are guaranteed for you. So I found that was really great, especially when you have it with like, ask for it and Archangel Michael, will take your order. So that's fantastic. So what came after that? This is the Knight of Coins. You can see there with his horse. The Knight is the slowest moving of the knights, but it's still about movement. It's still about the journey. And the thing about the Knight of Coins is he is planting seeds. He's making a start. He's progressing forward. And I think that is the energy that you can bring forward with this Archangel Michael energy is, I'm asking. I know that Archangel Michael has got my back and he'll be bringing my order in, but I'm going to start moving forward on this path, because, how is he going to get stuff to me if I'm not moving forward and in the right place at the right time? So set your intention and move forward, because that intention is going to come true, and plant seeds to really reap in the future what you want. This is the Knight of Coins. Again, he plants seeds in good soil. He is thorough about what he does. So that is the other message that came through. The last card that came out, and these were all volunteers, and I believe very strongly in volunteer cards. The next card that came out, this is the Nine of Cups. This is wish granted. This is fulfillment. This is, I've prepared a feast, come on in. It's that energy. So I think, know that what you're asking for, this is kind of that energy that I'm getting is like, okay, ask for it, trust that it's going to come in, go about your business, go on your path, do what you do for that goal, and know that you're going to be asked into like, okay, here we are. It's all completed. come in and enjoy the celebration. It's what you wanted. I would always include this or something better when you're making your requests as well, because you don't dream big enough. You need to dream bigger. And this is what this is saying, is that you can have whatever you want. The feast is there. I do love that there's a dog there. Everybody knows about my dog, Jack. So this, to me, is very, very definitely that you are going to get what you want. And what I would say is create that circle. Join us on Saturday. We're going to be doing a ritual on Saturday at noon Eastern. And with that, we will be creating a circle of protection and intention, because we're at 0 degrees. And knowing that what we are doing is setting forth energy for the future. Virgo is very detail oriented. It's a daily practice. It's what you do on a daily basis. It's your habits. And that's that energy. What do you want to start brand new or start over again that you can say, okay, I'm creating this space in order for me to accomplish this goal and make space for the new thing that I wanted. That is very important. That is very important. So the last thing that I wanted to do was, I felt the energy, and I haven't used this deck in a while, and I'm very happy I decided to get it out and that I decided to ask for a volunteer. This is the Witch Oracle deck, Woman in Total Control of Herself. And the card that came out was the Dancer. And as I was reading the information on this card, I found that it was very much the energy of Virgo. And you'll see why in just a moment. So let me get you some information here. Now is the time to celebrate. If you have a particular achievement or success, you are invited to take the time to enjoy it rather than hurrying on toward the next goal. Let yourself indulge the joy you have created for yourself. The Dancer is here to remind you that in any given moment, you can dance for sovereignty or hustle for approval. The dance is birthed from knowing your deservedness and embodying your inherent worth. The hustle is birthed from the too much, not enough syndrome, which insists we conform. Now that is a very Virgo energy. Or we fit in, or that we earn or prove or produce in order to be worthy, valued, or loved. And this is your advice. A witch recognizes the hum in her veins, the rhythm of heart and breath. Affirming the dance lives inside her. She doesn't need to earn the right to celebrate, nor to show and share her brilliance. She simply lets the pulse of creation heat inside her and is willing to share it in times of celebration and in struggle. I love that. She doesn't need to earn the right to celebrate, nor to show and share her brilliance. This is what celebrating at the feast is, right? You've done the work. You don't have to prove that you deserve it. You don't have to make bargains. You can move forward. And dance is also a beautiful way to bring in the energy of manifestation. Because what does dance do? It creates joy. It creates a feeling of freedom. And that is what you want when you are manifesting. You don't have any limitations. And I feel that, we don't trust enough that we have the universe helping us at every turn if we ask. It is well known that you need to Ask for the help of your angels and also of your guides, and speak it out loud, because the vibration of your voice helps call that in. Everything is vibrational. And I think we'll be finding that energy more and more, that we can work with that and we can cure almost anything. So really enjoy this week and really feel prepared to go into this energy of this 0 degrees that is going to be opening up portals for all of us. I'm very excited about this. So I will see you very soon. Please join us on Thursday. And I will see you on also Saturday.